Hello and welcome back to Kubifaktorium. In our last episode, we set up this new outpost here for the mining and collections of things. It's been rezoned, and I've closed and reopened the game since the last time I played, so I had to rezone the yellow zones. I've just designated this area. I don't remember exactly where I drew the lines last time, but this will work, I think, as good as anything else, and it'll get us what we need, I think. We still haven't started using our shipping port yet. We probably could at some point, although at this point for right now, we don't really need it. We're going to have to start exporting some things soon to get some, or at some point to get some money, but I don't think we really need to import anything just yet. I would rather use the things we have if at all possible. So we're currently still working on this giant sand geode here. There are 7 pieces left in it. We're starting to output some gold too, which I forgot about the gold. So let's do a little stockpile here, maybe for the gold ore, just so we have that stored, or storeable. And then they'll work on carting that over. Here comes the pig and the polar bear, potentially, to do some stuff or other stuff. And then hopefully we'll get that taken care of. The stone stockpile here is full. Because it's all backed up. Actually, they should be able to take at least 1 piece of stone down there, but that could already be in the system, acknowledged in some way. Actually, no, I don't see that it is. Well, it could be one of these also. Could be destined over here. There's nothing that says there is. But there also is nothing that says there isn't. So we're going to leave that alone. We also worked on starting to set up a ranch here for some sheep. And also started making some fabric, and we just finished the quest, or the recommendation here, to finish the fabric making. So the next recommendation we have is smelting, and I think we need to clear some serious amount of space before we can do that, including more of these giant geodes, and this mountain and things like that. So I'm going to actually put it in fast forward mode for a little while. We're also trying to clear this out. We also can probably do some more combat to take care of the bad guys there. We do have 6 bots here someplace. There they all are. And let's see, what do we have for combat targets here? 3 spider queens, 75 damage apiece. I think I'm going to avoid that for right now. We have a spider nest with 2 queens and a regular spider. That's probably tolerable. And then we have a camp here of cobras, and this one's probably the most tolerable. We also need to keep working on expansion, and actually that might be the best thing to do right now, is to mine up some of this area here, put another fire in there. We can also put a fire in here and just keep working on expanding the base. Probably keep expanding along the coastline as well as along this area here. So unfortunately, it's going to take some time to do this mining, and that's kind of what I would hope. I guess what would make that faster is if we had metal tools. So maybe we do like a temporary setup of crafting the metal tools, and then we can work on a more permanent setup later. We expanded our territory. Okay. The other thing that I wanted to do is to look at how many jobs each person has assigned to them, and maybe do some rearrangement of jobs. So, like, Caledon has 6 jobs assigned to him. He doesn't need to do 6 different jobs. So maybe we just take him down to 2 jobs. Aqua has 4 jobs assigned. Maybe we try to take her down to 4 jobs, or 2 jobs as well, and kind of go through this a little bit here and see if we can minimize the amount of jobs that each person is able to do. And like here, Gudula is one of our newer colonists that we picked up as we claimed some land. And, you know, maybe we give her a second job, which she didn't have before. Let's see, Jake. And this may not be what I keep. Let's take power off. We're not using power now anyways, so that's fine. We're not generating power right now. Gunhilda probably doesn't need to do logistics. Lag might be better off in building or mining than he is in logistics, but maybe that's okay. The same here with Nortild, maybe is how you pronounce it. Power is better, but we're not dealing with power right now, so we can probably just ignore that whole column. Power generation, that is. Ontario could drop power as well. Peps, you want to add in ranching, and Phasian really is only good at farming, but we'll go ahead and leave him in logistics anyway. And then maybe we add farming or ranching for Sydney. TC Girl looks good there. Uta could either have mining or farming. I think we'll give her mining because we've had a couple of farming people recently. But you can see how big these squares get as they continue to skill up. And then Ziev was only doing logistics. Maybe we pick him to do farming and power eventually. And then what I want to do on top of that is to sort by each thing and make sure we not only have enough people, but we also have enough people in the right zones. So right now we have 4 possible builders, and other than Lana, they're all assigned to the red zone. So maybe we swap that out like this, and we make Lana and Gudula be our yellow zone builders, and Catherine and Ontario be our red zone builders. And then that's probably enough, 2 builders per zone. Jake's a slightly better builder than Catherine and Ontario, so we could swap that around, but Jake also has this option here of crafting, other than the farm and grove work. So, whereas, well, they have power, but these are really the only 2 skills they can do. So that makes a little bit more sense, I think. And then the same thing with mining and harvesting. We're doing most of our mining and harvesting in the yellow zone. So we want to angle more people toward that. We currently have 3 people in the yellow and 3 people in red, which is probably okay especially if we want to start clearing some of these geodes. Farming is next. We have a lot of people who can do farming, possibly too many. We might want to slow that down a little bit. Right now we're not doing any farming in the yellow zone. That could change, but for right now it's not. So maybe we even pull that off of some of these people and reduce the farming down to Phasian, Aqua, Ontario, and Catherine, because they're not going to be building all the time. And then TZ doesn't really need it because we're not doing farming in yellow, at least not right now. So they can definitely take TZ and Jake out. So maybe we give TZ logistics instead, and we give Jake crafting instead. Although we're not doing any crafting in yellow zone right now either. But we might be when we do the metal stuff. That probably should be done in the yellow zone, I think. Just because we're collecting so much metal there instead of transporting it. And then we have these 3, and Nortild and Lag are both should be reassigned. Right now I think we could do this and this. And this is going to rearrange the tools that they can use, by the way, or tools that they're assigned to use, by the way. Ranching, we want to make sure all these people are in the red zone, because right now we're only doing ranching in red. And that may or may not stay that way, but at least for right now, it is that way. And right now, it's 4 out of the top 5 people, so that's a pretty good thing. Actually, we could reassign ZF to do it as well, so you can do farming and ranching. That might make a little bit more sense anyway. And we only have 1 ranch right now, but I do want to add some ranching of cows, and then maybe some other critters once we have other critters. What kind of critter is that? A snow monkey. Interesting. I just saw it laying there, and I was like, I've never seen that one before. Crafting, again, we want these people to be in the red zone. So no, actually we don't. We want some yellow zone crafters, because we're going to put the smelting in the yellow zone, I think. Let's see, I think that's okay. Gudula would be the only other one you would add here above Nortild, but that would take her off of building in the yellow zone, and we probably don't want to do that. Power we can skip right now, and then logistics, we probably have too many people assigned to logistics, but that's also kind of okay, because as far as I can tell, jobs are assigned from left to right here. I don't think there's any tooltip that says that, but hold shift or control for high priority. What does that mean? Oh, interesting. Okay, so you can override to say, hey, I want you to do logistics more than I want you to do mining and harvesting, i.e. IT machinist, for example. Or, well, and Gudula is probably going to do most of it because there's not a whole lot of construction to do. And Lana's got crafting, which is probably fine too. So let's go back into the zones here, in the yellow zone specifically, and maybe we can just kind of designate a bit more of this area as yellow. And then we could do some basic crafting of. Ooh, we finally finished with that geode, and we ran through a lot of days, I think, here in during the time we were messing with the colonists. But I think that made some sense. Let's mine a bit more junk here in this kind of commony area here. Is that that's Lana there. And try to clear out a little bit more space, and then we can do some of the smelting in this area. Let's make the road come over here. Let's pretend that we have another set of houses here. So we want another road. 1, 2, 3, right in here. And then after that, we'll do our smelting stuff. So I can do some stockpiles. Just do the usual 3x2. I want to ship iron to this one. And then we'll leave a space. And then we can do... Or maybe I don't even need a space. No, I won't even leave a space. I'll just do the road on the outside. Do that. Go there like this. Kind of thing. That should be iron ore, and then we can take the copper into here. Copper ore. And someone will shuttle it over here as they have time. Actually, it looks like Nortild and Alnalana and Gudula are all shuffling the iron already. So let's take a look at the smelter. The smelter, I'm sure it's going to need some kind of fuel, which I hadn't even thought about. But we can figure that out. Let's build a smelter. That looks like this. Maybe we'll just do the fuel. Or maybe I change the way this works. Let's build one and see what it looks like. Because we won't know until we build one. Yeah, we need charcoal here. Okay, so maybe I don't assign this like that. And don't have it coming this way. And I do some smelting of... or some making charcoal here in the middle. And then we do copper on a different... over here on the other side. Although this fire is going to be right in the way. Can I move this fire without causing too much ruckus? Maybe? Probably? Although maybe I should also set some up, say, here. And out here someplace. I feel like... oh, there's one there. Okay, I was like, I feel like there's another one someplace around here. Yeah, let's put this out here. I think that'll be fine. As long as we build those two. That one should have been yellow, though. Oh, it's right in the... okay, that should be okay, I think. We'll see. We can always do rezoning. So, for the... well, first of all, we need to get all this stuff cleaned up. A lot of scarabs. Wow. Ra, skitters. Ra makes sense since... yeah. Scarabs are a symbol of some of the Egyptian gods, I think. Maybe even Ra specifically, so... kind of makes some implied sense. So I think we're going to want wood boards here. Which means we're going to have to ship those in. Which means that this station actually needs to be connected back to this one. Wait a minute. Oh, right. Okay. And then we're going to want to take from this station the wood boards into there. And that means we're also going to need to take the wood boards from here into there. And then somebody should logisticify those. Yeah. Item in transit. Nice. Stockpile zone CC31. Sounds like clone trooper names. And those will make their way here. And then once we get these geodes and stuff cleaned up here, or piles of rocks cleaned up here, we can do some additional damage. I think I'm going to have to expand the stone stockpile. Unless I can find a... I know a way to get rid of some stone. Stone roads. Let's do that for a little while. That'll help. A little. Uh-huh. And now you can go... What's that there? Joshua Tree stump, yeah. Goodbye. And I'll probably do the other road eventually. I just don't want to overwhelm the stone storage. Or overwhelm the stone consumption, I guess. Because it consumes from whatever stockpiles it feels like, as far as I can tell. So, yeah. I think I'm eventually just going to get rid of this grove here. And maybe I should just do it. And we'll eventually just pick those trees up as we have time and ability and whatever else. And this stockpile is offloading already. And we're going to be using a lot more wood because we're sending wood now over here. So that'll work out well. Assuming they can get these things chopped. Little sand geode there, another one there. And these, of course, these pile of rocks here. Let's actually speed the game up again. And I think maybe I continue a little bit more with stone roads, specifically across here. And kind of just make it be, for right now, the kind of primary infrastructure. Although we need to get... I should have made this a little bit more spaced out. We need to get a road down in here. Maybe that road should just come this way. Although some of them are coming from here to come over here to go up there, I think. And these houses should have probably been right up against that road. If that road stays. That at least makes the horse transports faster. Okay, so can I delete this now and not cause myself too much damage? Yes, there was no void there of claimed land, and the zoning stayed correct, so I think we're okay. And we can make another stockpile here now. Yeah, I think going with 3 of them next to each other is fine. And this will be for copper ore. They've flushed it out already. That's good. We can extend this road this way and then go up that way. To another day. What does this... Oh, this takes brick. We don't have brick in this zone, so we need to also ship brick up here. Let's take... Interesting. I don't think we need that anymore. That was because we had bricks laying around. And then I can do a small stockpile for brick in this zone, in this area here, even if it's just like 2 tiles of brick, like that, just to get a few bricks in this part of the world. There they go. If they stay on the roads, they move pretty fast. It's when they go off-road that they seem to have a problem. And there goes the horses. Yeah, I think maybe it'll make sense to make a paved road go this way, and then go across. Although, like I said, these houses are in a bad spot. And we might actually even need more houses. No, maybe not. Let's see who we have in each zone. We have a lot in this zone. Wish you could count how many are in each zone. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in that zone. Okay, so that makes sense. We have a spare house already. Never mind then. What else can we do with fabric? Guess we need to figure that part out. This needs to go here, and that should be a copper block. We also need a charcoal kiln, like this one. There. And then we can output that into a stockpile here. Charcoal. And I cloned the charcoal kiln, not the brick kiln from down there, so that automatically kept that recipe, which is why I'm careful when I clone buildings. I try to be careful when I clone buildings to pick the recipe that makes sense. Actually, you know what? Let me cancel this. Let me cancel these two and cancel this road as well. And I am going to put the road up here because I forgot about gold. And, you know, maybe we want to have gold here as well. Let's do the stockpile this way then. And then we can clone this again here and make it copper blocks instead. We have those bricks? Yeah, we do. Are we not getting any more bricks made? No, we're not. I wish I knew what all the crafters were doing, and, you know, I mean, I see this one's making wood boards. And we do have priority on tools, but we don't need any tools. Or actually, maybe we do. Should check that now. We need 1 pickaxe and 2 hammers. We do need tools. 1 pickaxe and 2 hammers. And I have that as a higher priority, so that means whenever we need tools, they'll come and make them. Right now we have too many shovels, and they're all laying around in the stockpile. So we could actually sell shovels, for example, if we set up this to take some stuff in and to sell them. So actually what I should do is turn the shovel count down. Say maybe 1 spare would be good. 1, 2, 3. Wait, nope, shovels. 6, yeah. So we actually still have too many. Wait, there's 4 here. I'm sorry. But we should set that down. We could even set that down to 6, but I think I'll leave it at 7, just in case. Wow, they're actually working out pretty well at that. I want to do this also. Keep extending our claimed area here, and this one here. We got to be careful because there's a oil well here. Is the oil well always on the beach? Interesting. Whether it is or not, it's interesting. Because there's 2 of them on the beach in this game alone. Wait. Oh, it's there. Okay. Couldn't see it. What else do we need for these? Build. Maybe I'm missing another item. Stone blocks. Yes, we don't have stone blocks either. Oopsie. Okay, let's do a small stockpile here. Link that up. I want this to be stone block. There we are. And then we need to link stone block stockpile to this, and we can unlink that one in that direction, and that way it brings our stone blocks into the thing here. There they go. Okay, that might fix this problem. And what does the kiln need? Or was I looking at the kiln? That was the kiln. They also need wooden parts. Oh, okay. We need wooden parts out here too then. Oops. Another stockpile. Oh, and this one's not actually full-sized. Wooden part. That's there. We go there. And then you go there. Nope, misclicked. There we go. And here they come. And that should take care of all of the building stuffs. Iron blocks. Copper blocks. Charcoal. Okay. So the crafters in the yellow zone are... let's do... crafting. Lana. Future Boy and Jake. Jake should do it. If the left to right thing is true, Jake should do it automatically. Lana actually has 3 jobs. How do I keep Lana with 3 jobs? I think we probably should take away one of these jobs from Lana. Maybe the logistics. Oops, that's not. Don't shift click while you want to take it away. Take the logistics away from Lana, and then maybe she'll do some crafting as well here. Oh, we need output stockpiles. Oh, we're making. Nope, I lied. We're making charcoal. Okay, but we do need output stockpiles for the iron and for the copper. But the copper is what we want to do first. So let's do this like that. And then hopefully someone will come in. There they go. They're staging it now. And that is just to see who. Or Tild. Okay. And somebody who's Germanic, yell at me in the comments or the chat or the Discord or the whatever if I'm mispronouncing that with how to pronounce it. Because I am not... Oh, we got more stuff now. Because I am not German. Oh, we can get copper tools. Okay, so maybe we don't need the iron stuff just yet. Last time I played, there were only iron tools. So now that there are copper tools, that's a horse of a different color. Is the iron recipe different or worse? No, it's the same recipe. I mean, obviously, with the substitution of the ore there, but it's the same recipe. So I don't know why it's good, because maybe the copper tools do a little bit more damage than the stone, but not as much as the iron tools will. Or maybe we just can't make them yet. I want to let us get four copper blocks before we build the next thing, because the next thing here, the advanced tool workshop, requires a copper block. But we also can make this metal workshop as well, I think, at some point. Some point soon, actually. And then we can make these construction blocks, which are used to construct all those buildings you can see there. Quite a list. And they're made with stone blocks and copper blocks. So we're going to need to import more of these stone blocks. So maybe that means setting up another stockpile, a larger stockpile that is, over here someplace, and shipping them there instead. Why you no make? Oh, because we don't have any charcoal being made. Wait a minute. No. Oh, it kept that. Nope, stop. There we go. There we go. If anything, I want this to go that way. Charcoal is just wooden board, yes. Okay, so someone's making the charcoal. Now, finally. Oh, that input arrow might have actually been controlling us and causing problems. And we don't want to output those there. Ooh, they're outputting them there. Yeah, we don't want them outputting there either. It's controlling where things go, and we don't want to stuff going from this charcoal kiln to this area down here. If it's down here, it's being made down here and being used to make bricks. And up here, we only want to make the charcoal for the fuel. So I guess I should have put copper here, just so it was kind of closer first, since the copper is what we needed to do first. But that's okay. But let's see. Nortilda is making that, and this is, can't even see who that is. Future Boy there, making the charcoal. I think I'll do a little bit more in the stone road department here. We can cut across this way. Need to clear some garbage though, I guess. I can also take the stone road, I think, around this way. And then I also want to take it... Get out of the way. Goofy bear. That way. And then it's going to come across here and connect up there, and we'll make this one here too. We have a lot of stone to pick up anyway, so we'll be fine. We have a lot more we can mine. Although I guess I don't know what happens once you run out, but... Oh wow, we mined that whole mountain. Okay, fast forward speed is much better. We're still doing great on food, I see. Yep. And we need to get rid of this copper here. I think what I'll do is pick it up in a stockpile. For copper. And send it there. And then send this one there. And they'll offload that over there. That way. Because it got down here when the zones were still this way. It's still the other way. So this will work a little bit better. It'll also give the red zone people something to do. Because you know they needed something to do. Looking at you, Phasian. Actually, I'm just picking up Phasian. Alright, we have the copper we need. Now let's look at making... I think we'll make the tool workshop first. Zeppelins. Ooh. But yeah, let's make this tool workshop. Oh, I can click those? Why did I not know that? And I'm assuming these are just like maybe the tools and the wooden handles. Let's put some space here just in case. No, actually, no. Stone and copper tools. Okay. So this is where it's going to become a problem, because we're currently making stone tools down here, but once we have copper tools, we don't need to make stone tools anymore. So I actually need to sell the stone tools as I replace them with copper tools. The copper tools need wooden handles, So that means we want another, I suspected, it means we want another stockpile right here for wooden handles. There. And then this can output to that. And these can output there, but not the other direction. I don't know if it matters or not, but we'll assume that it does. And they are working... You know what? Let's do this also, so that they only get the wood for making the stuff here from that stockpile. And the same thing with this one. They only get their stone from this stockpile. Otherwise, logistics needs to bring it down. We don't want the crafters running all over creation, trying to pick up the inputs here. And we can do that actually for all of these. So whenever we need to make a wooden part, we can say wooden boards from here only, stone bricks from here only, and then, and also notice there's a flag here. We're not supplying all the inputs. And then we need wheat, and now the flag goes away. These are just wooden parts, so we can fix that easily enough, like that. These are just those, and I think I'm okay with the tool thing, because we're probably going to be getting rid of that tool workshop very, very soon. Let's set up a stockpile for the tool output. And unless there's a skill requirement, I want you to make 4 of these. Oops, I'll put there. 4 of these. And 4 of these. Because that's that. And you need to take all 3 of those. Just to satisfy that, that thing. Wait, can... Advanced Tool Workshop? Okay, so you can actually upgrade in place the Tool Workshop to the Advanced Tool Workshop. And maybe that would have been the smarter thing to do, rather than bringing a bunch of handles over here. It's to just ship the copper back over here. Yeah, let's do that. Let me pause for a moment. Let's turn that off, flip that back around. Turn this one that way. Turn that one off. Let's flip that back around, and actually we're going to get rid of this stockpile entirely. Or this thing here entirely. Let's delete it. And we'll delete this as well. They can pick that stuff up, that's fine. Although we're going to have this extra wooden part that they won't have a place to output it to, but I guess that'll also be fine. All of these need to go back. Hopefully they're working on that. Should pause this, but I think it'll be okay. Please tell me the horses are bringing back the handles. It's going that way. This one... Oh, use both directions there. Otherwise, it can't. The things can't come back this way. Now we should start getting handles down here. Here they come now. Okay, great. And then we also need to ship copper down there. And I think I can move these bots out of the way. I think I can slow the game down a little bit, because them whipping around is kind of a little bit dizzying. And I think we can make this copper blocks. Do we need that much mold? Probably not. Let me actually make that smaller. Just do a 3 tile space there, because we'll bring down iron later, I think. So I'm going to input this, input that. And that should take care of everything. Those are fine. We need to upgrade this to that. We'll get that once we get the copper blocks down here. We need to output to there, by the way. That way we can get the copper blocks shipping. And we're out of copper ore. So we should probably mine some of these geodes here. There. Can't do that one yet. And we have these over here, too, that we can mine. And look, we made all the charcoal. We could actually go ahead and start smelting iron, I think. I won't be too bothered by it if we do. There we go. Control the inputs. And, yeah, Jake can start smelting some iron, too, while we're working. Might as well. And then once this gets upgraded, which it's in progress, good. Excellent, actually. And it's done. So maybe we want to even turn these off. Oh, it's still in progress. Never mind. Writing iron block is unlocked treadmill. Okay. Catherine completed the job. So let's just make the 4 of each for right now. And then, of course, we need to edit this stockpile to take those 3 also. And I want to start outputting... what are you yelling about? Too many goods accepted. Oh. Really? How many goods can one stockpile accept? 5? Of course, and there's 6 items. Well, we could... That's fine for now. I want to output these into a stockpile over here anyway. We'll call this like the trash pile. What's my zone look like here? Still red, great. And I want to take from here any stone tools that are here, and I'll put them over there. And then someone can work on... I know it doesn't accept 2 of the 3. Are you going to really be that way? Well, that's fine, actually. Because I can turn off hammers and picks. Required inputs not supplied. What do you need? Wooden handles. Oh, copper blanks. Crap. Doggone it, Wally. Okay. Turn off this link. We need to make copper blanks at a... what place? I thought it said copper bars there. Copper blanks are made where? Metal workshop? Yes, sir. Let's do there. Let's do some new zoning here. You know what? I'm gonna let them bring down a full stockpile of this. Oopsie. Let's move those that way. And let's not link that. You go there. Copper blanks just take... Yeah, they take 2 copper blocks to make 1 copper blank, so definitely gonna need that. And then this can output there. Copper blanks, and then that can input there. Then once they move all this stuff over there, then I'll make this one big stockpile of copper blanks. Wrong rotation? Seems backward. The rotation's backward to me. At least my brain. Maybe I should look and see if there's a way to swap that around, but if there's not, that's okay too. Okay, that's copper blanks. Hopefully someone comes and makes those. I need to reconnect this. And yeah, they're working hard on mining copper now. We have a lot of clay over here. Probably need to ship that out too. I don't know how much we have down here, but a full stockpile. Great. Let's just do another 3x3. Designate that for clay. I'll put it there. And then... Actually, I think this horse station could handle the clay-related stuff. And just leave it there. So this one won't go there anymore. That one's for the bricks to go outbound, so let's not do that one either. Let's go there with him. It's closer. And that's a two-way connection, so that's fine. Plus we have all this copper here that needs to... Why is that copper not going? Oh, that's why. Ding dong. Okay, there you go. Now they'll load this copper in, and it'll go into the into the yellow zone. So even though I have multiple horse stations in the red zone right now, this one and this one and this one, the items are being handled somewhat controlled. Capuchin monkey. Nice. The item production or item logistics is being somewhat managed by me, I guess. The cow's loitering here. We're using 9 out of 10, so we don't need to expand that. We could make another... What does zone look like here? Yeah, we could make a cow pasture. Maybe I'll put that here. Let's go 6 wide. Actually, no. Let's pull it off the road a little bit. Give me 2 spaces off the road. Do 6 by 6 to start with. And this will be for cows. And then, of course, we need to have an output stockpile for the milk. And then we'll put the milk into this station here. This one's going that way. I suppose we should just make all these 2-way links. Although that one technically doesn't even need to be one because it's in the same zone now. Maybe we take that out. Because, yeah. But this one should probably be a 2-way link just in case. Are we still not hauling copper, or did I just miss the activity of them loading it into the station here? It's a 2-way link. It's going in there. This one's coming out here. It's probably just a timing thing. There's no one available kind of thing. Oh, and then output those into here. And we want this... Okay, they're doing it. Okay, good. These must be for the automation stuff. We don't have automation yet. $43 coins per tool, per stone tool. That's not bad. And I just got an achievement for making money. Great. I think that's kind of enough for this episode. Why is this workshop still idle? It's not because of any problem. It's just because of people, I think. How many crafters do we have in Red Zone? 3. Yeah, maybe that's not a good number. Maybe I need to move Jake over here into the red zone. Allow him to do some crafting to help out a little bit. You can see where Jake is, what he's up to. He is walking. He's going to produce wooden boards. Yeah, well, maybe we pick the priority up on this just so we can see this kind of start working. Not that we're not using a lot of wooden boards right now, but yeah. Now let's take this out. We don't need that anymore because we pulled all the wooden blanks back. There we go. Kelsey's over here crafting because I made it a higher priority, and then we'll get these copper tools made, and we'll make sure that they start replacing them with placing on themselves or whatever with the I do have that one set to higher priority too. Oh, I always did because it was the old building and I just upgraded it. And yes, now Kelsey is making a copper tool of some kind of hammer. So hopefully someone will grab that hammer and leave behind their stone hammer. I think that's how this works. And then when they do, that stone hammer will automatically get sent down here and then shipped off to make some money for us, which is pretty nice. Wait, 11 coin? Hold on. Oh, those are iron ones. Okay, it's 24 coin for copper tools, 11 coin for stone tools. Okay, I can accept those prices. And then the iron tools are next, and those look like they're 43 coins. I was just looking at the wrong thing because they look similar. And we have a copper hammer. Now, hopefully someone... Okay, they didn't leave... Oh, wait, maybe they... No, they didn't leave the copper hammer. Interesting. Or the stone hammer, I'm sorry. They didn't leave the stone hammer. Why would they not... Why would Nortilde have not left her stone hammer for someone else to take or for the logistic system to output? If anyone has any thoughts, of course, let me know. But otherwise, I think we're going to end here. Making the copper tools was a nice place to get to. And then in the next episode, maybe we'll make these construction blocks and then look at Zeppelins, which are an upgrade to the logistics system. And maybe that's a great time to replace all these horse stations with Zeppelin stations. But we'll see in the next episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you then. Bye for now.